What's up, people? Hello. Welcome to the latest episode of Deadbeat Son, depending on when you're listening. If it's in the future, this is not the latest one. But welcome to the show. This is Deadbeat Son, episode 15. I'm your host, Trey Lamb, as always. Happy Halloween, folks. We're almost there. You know, it's October 25th, right around the corner. People are, do you have your costume picked out? Do you have it ready to, because I do. The people have spoken, dude. They pushed and prodded and called me names enough that I just became it, dude. If you don't know, for those just listening, for this Halloween, I'm gonna be I'm Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm not. That's all I get anyway. People picked it for. Oh yeah, that's easy, dude. I just throw on some red tinted shades, some red tinted glasses, dude. And I'm Mitch. I didn't even need to do that. People were calling me that anyway. So all I had to do was have hair and be unable to grow a full beard, and now I'm Mitch Hedberg. I could also take these off, and now I'm Kurt Cobain. What? Now I'm Kurt, dude. I'm Kurt Cobain now, bro. What do you mean? I'm going to put these back on for a while. Mostly because they look cool as shit, dude. Episode 15. Welcome. Oh, I swore too early, I bet. Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for being here. I got a big episode today for you. Hopefully, okay, yeah. What are you doing for Halloween? Are you doing stuff? I should have asked last week. Let me know what you did, because the next episode's going to come out like the day after. So let me know what you did. People my age, I'm 26, so a lot of people my age are realizing that they cannot party like they used to. That's what we're doing for Halloween, right? Young people, they go, kids go trick-or-treating, they get candy. Teenagers, go do shenanigans, they cause ruckus. Maybe, drinking. I used to, not condoning this, but some of them, maybe. And then like, early 20s and that, you're partying. They're going out. They're partying. They're putting on little outfits. The men and women and the non-binaries, they're putting on little outfits. And the trans, they're putting on little outfits and going out in the cold. I'm in Utah, baby. If you want to go out for Halloween in a state that snows, you better pick something. You can't, you got to pick something sturdy. You can't be going out with your little devil ears and your little backpack to the bar. It's 30 degrees out. You know what I mean? Like, it's freezing. So you got to really want it. If you're one of those women who want to get after it and like enjoy the nightlife and get, faded and crunk and do that stuff, God bless them. No judgment, but you got to really want it around this time of year. I remember when I was a kid, I lived in Canada, and every Halloween, it snowed. It always snowed on Halloween, so you always had to put your winter clothes over your costume. So it was always just a cold version of whatever you were, I'm a cold Ninja Turtle today, for Halloween. What are you for Halloween? Oh, I'm a cold pirate. Pirates didn't have North Face, dude. Anyway, that's a bad start. Thanks for being here, folks. Happy Halloween coming up. Hope you're enjoying it. This is doing a number on my eyes. First of all, I get the tinted colored or the what is it when you're like you can't see clearly the red flags in a relation from a guy, when he asks you to use your car, asks you to drop you off at work so he can use your car for the day. What is it called when you look past that? You're seeing it with rose-colored glass. It's something like that, right? So I had a big weekend. Thanks for asking. I had a show. I had 3 shows. I did a few shows actually. I did shows all weekend. It was a lot of fun. Did a show, 2 shows, where I just hopped on, did a little guest spot. Nothing crazy. Little 15-minute feature set before the headliner, and then on Sunday, October 23rd, you've been hearing about it for weeks now. I headlined a real life comedy club. I did this before back in August, and that was a big deal. This is also a big deal. It was like the big, the downtown club where big city lights, baby, going downtown, big Salt Lake City dreaming. I did that. It was great. I was so stressed about, people coming. If I was like, no one's going to go, why is, no one's going to come to this show. Why would anybody come to this show? Just thinking ill will, thinking ill of what was coming. And I was proven wrong, thankfully, had a great turnout. Did my jokes, got laughs, got nachos, dude. I shook some guys' hands that were, real hard because, their girlfriend was there. And a number of my friends came out, some of the other comedians in the scene. So it was really cool. It's so crazy that people came to a show to see me. Like that is wild. So thank you. If anyone's who was at the show is listening, thank you for being there. And it means an incredible amount that you did that, because this is just the beginning, These shows that I've been doing, it's just the beginning. There's much more to come, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. So I actually want to take a minute to reflect, because I found these old clips from my Instagram on my archives, and just looking, because after doing this weekend, just looking back, it's cool. You got to take time to kind of appreciate where you're at and the work you've done, if you've done it, and just seeing things pay off. So I'm gonna show some clips. This first one I'm gonna show is and the reason I'm showing this is because just how bad, I want to illustrate how bad things were. Just when you're doing comedy, when you're doing or trying to do it, you're going to open mics which is just at a bar at midnight, or 1 o'clock in the morning. There's nobody there, or the people that are there do not want to be hearing you try out your jokes, right? So it's very hostile environments, and nobody gives a shit about you. That's the toughest thing about it when you're like starting out, and I'm still starting out, I feel like. But so this first clip is just one of those. It's just one of those, like, it's at a bar. This is probably, I probably went up at 12:30, 1 in the morning, and there was, maybe 3 people in the room that I was like gonna perform for. So I'm gonna show that right now. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Lamb to the stage. Ow!
Thank you. One more time for
Also known as Diet Mitch Hedberg. Woo!
Thank you. Okay, pretty bad, right? So just kind of humiliating for no reason. And like I remember that so vividly, just like, and I know that it doesn't look like much, but like you gotta think about the context of what happened. Like, I was in college, so it was a school night. This is probably like a Tuesday or a Wednesday night, right? And it's midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been waiting all night. I've been waiting for like, at least an hour or so to go up, just to try my shitty little jokes, and I got then the freaking host, the DJ's gotta put his jokes in. What did he call me? He called Diet Mitch Hedberg. Well, here we go. I've been here just also, so I've been hearing it. To all the people commenting that I look like Mitch Hedberg, I've heard it before. And I'll hear it again, too. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Everyone says a lot of people say I look like Mitch Hedberg, Okay, we have another email I'm going to read. We have another... okay, this is from Jinx. All right, from Jinx. It reads, subject line, hey. It reads, hey, from South Africa. Well, what? That's, man, South Africa people. I got South Africans listening. What the heck? That's awesome. What's up? What do you do all day over there? What is South Africa famous for? Besides like the colonization, Elon. You got Elon Musk. That's pretty big for South Africa. You got that line in Mean Girls, right? That's probably annoying, I bet. And that's the only thing I said about it. I'm sure you have a lot going on. Anyway. Okay. Hope you're doing well. I am better now. Thank you, Jinx. Hope you're doing well also. I've been watching you on YouTube from the first episode, and I just really enjoy your commentary. Well, that's great. Keep listening, and I'll keep commenting. I've been thinking of a name for the owl, and I was thinking Hoot might be cute. What do you think? Dude, I just realized this thing's been given the side eye the whole time it's been here. This thing's been given a side eye. Why didn't anybody tell me that? It's been just looking at it's just been looking over to the side at something this whole time. That's so creepy. What if its eyes just moved and looked at me right now, dude? I would freaking lose it. I would shit. Oh my God. Just the thought of it was scaring me, dude. I don't like, some people don't get scared of stuff, or they enjoy the element of fear. I don't. I have the natural reaction to fear, and that is being afraid and trying to avoid it, dude. I'm not quite like I'll watch a horror movie all the way, but I'm not like, I don't keep my eyes open too. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be doing this during the scary part the whole time. I watch it. I freaking show me, give it to me. I go freaking, don't have a staring contest with a camera. You're gonna lose. All right, Hoot. I like that. Any objections? All right, Hoot it is. Hoot. Yeah, and you know why it's Hoot? Because that clip I showed you, nobody gave a fucking hoot that I was up there, bro. Wow. Isn't this already crazy? This is already coming around full circle. This episode's this is a good one, dude. Relax. Okay. Jinx continues. Love the background upgrade. Thank you. I put effort into things sometimes. And There's more coming though. Don't worry. I'm not sure I would describe it before as serial killer, but it did feel cold and impersonal. This feels warmer and more inviting. I'm glad you think so. Um, yeah, cold and impersonal, boy. Would love to watch a full comedy show one day, but I'm guessing it's unlikely you'll visit us. Now, hold on, Jinx. Why would you say that? I'll fuck. You don't think I will, dude? Bro. Ma'am. Bro. Gal. You don't think I will? You don't think I'll come to South Africa? Slither in there, dude, with a frickin', my boots on and my frickin', my Tums. Dude, I'll go. Where? Where do you want? Where? Give me a place. I'll show up. Time and place. I'll show up. Keep skaterboarding the shithead and making us laugh. Love, Jinx. Aw, that's so sweet. That's awesome. Jinx, you rock. And I will. I'll come out there. And I'll bring this fucking Hoot with me, dude. I'll bring the Hoot. I won't bring it, but I would come there. It's interesting. It's weird because, there's a lot of people who watch my clips, who follow my Instagram and like my stand up, and that's obviously the goal, so that's freaking huge and awesome. But the tough part about it is that it's worldwide, which is good still, obviously, which is a good thing, but because it's so spread out, like, I think I cracked like 90,000 something followers, right? And that's a lot of people, but in terms of out of 7 billion, it's not, huge. So they're very spread out, and that's where I need to do some work, some like research and figure out like where people are coming from. I should make an email list. Would you sign up for an email list if I made one? Okay, well, let's do that. I'm going to work on that. Look out for that. Okay, well, I guess I can get into some topics now, right? All right, we're going to go into this week's Deadbeat of the Week. And okay, this week's deadbeat is a man of note. And they're not all going to be men. Spoiler alert. They're not all going to be men. You don't have to be a man to be a deadbeat. But a lot of them are. You know what I mean? So that's why, and we'll get some ladies in here too. Don't you worry. I got to find more. I throw some at me too, don't be afraid to, don't hold back. If you got a submission for a deadbeat, doesn't have to make it onto the wall of deadbeats. This is whatever. This is just something we're building on to kind of present the idea and just for something for us to do. But like, if you have one that you just want to talk about, let me know. All right. So this week's deadbeat is someone who has been quite popular in Hollywood, in movies, the big screen, the silver screen, if you will, is of a famous family. This week's, and yeah, he's just someone who keeps finding himself in a pickle, if you will. This guy's always finding himself in another in another jam. And so this week's Deadbeat of the Week goes to Alec Baldwin. You know what I mean? I got a good picture of him too. I did him justice. Whatever, because they're deadbeats. But you gotta see what led to it too. You could see why. If you look like that, dude, you'd be a dead. Why wouldn't you? If you look like that, you could do just about anything. With the family that he does. Anyway, so he first made it onto the deadbeat radar back in, what was it, like 2008 or it was 11 or something like that. Like when he left that voicemail on his daughter's phone about being you little pig or something like that. He called her like a pig and called her all these mean names, and then she gave that to TMZ, which not a cool move, but still, you can't talk to you should not talk to your kids like that, right? So, or maybe I don't know. I'm not a father. Anyway, not only that, but he killed a lady. So when you look at it like that, when you kind of take a step back and you just look at those two things, then it is kind of deadbeat. Then he qualifies, because it's like you called your daughter a pig and a slut and all this stuff, and then years later you shot a lady. That makes you a deadbeat. And let's see if he did anything recently. Actually, let's see if he's done anything. Okay, great. So today, October, or yes, whatever. When did he do this? On Instagram? Oh, 4 days ago. He posted a picture of the lady he killed. And the lady he shot and killed. And he captioned it 1 year ago today. ... Bro, what the hell what in God's name are you doing? Dude. What, bro? What a horrible 1 year ago today, ... And that's it? That's all you gotta say? That's so ominous. It's so weird. Yeah, Jesus, dude. Well, what are you supposed to say? What do you say to that? 1 year ago today. What? You shot her. Anyway, I'm also pretty sure that the song I used to think that the song Glamorous by Fergie was referencing the phone call or the voicemail from Alec Baldwin to his daughter when he said, "If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home." I used to think that was they were referencing but they weren't. So sorry about that. Anyway, congratulations, Alec Baldwin. I've made it to the Hall of Deadbeats. Next to old Woody. And Mr. Kisses his son a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Is that on there, right? Hell yeah, it is. I nailed that. Well, I got that. So, got a big week coming up, folks. This week I am taking it. I'm kind of taking it chill. I went to an open mic the night after I headlined the Wise Guys Comedy Club. I went to an open mic at a coffee shop and I tried out some new jokes and they bombed and some of them worked and felt good. It's good. You gotta go humble yourself. Whenever I'm feeling good, you gotta find a reason to not, right? So that's what I do. I go to an open mic and I try out new jokes. So I might do that a little bit this week. Might go work on some new stuff, and then this weekend I leave for California, baby, and I'm going to be eating a lot of avocado-based foods. I'm sure. You'll see a regular episode. I'll just have something ready, and then the week after that, when I get back, I'll have all the footage from California. So you'll get to see what it was like. And then after I get back from California, I've got the show with Trevor Wallace at Kingsbury Hall over there in Utah. So that's going to be absolutely bonkers too. Thank you again to everyone who came out to the show and everyone who's following along, listening, supporting. It means a lot. And it's cool to see, like I said, just the beginning. Plenty more to come. So happy Halloween. I'll see you next time. Take care. Good night. Good morning. But what?